Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Celtic Warband here, and welcome to the second part in my French campaign for the Medieval Kingdoms 1212 AD campaign. And boy, that still sounds weird to say, 1212 actually having a playable campaign. But yes, so my second part has arrived, and of course we are at the Siege of Paris, which I found out later from the 1212 modders. This is a scripted event, so I don't really feel as bad if I do lose the settlement. However, I think he said if I do lose this settlement, it will not allow me to take it back for at least 10 turns. And that could possibly hurt our economy quite a bit, so I'm really hoping I can hold on. Luckily, this town center is only 3 choke points, and I've also got a barricade at 1. And, I mean, this army isn't too more plentiful than us. They've kind of divided themselves. They've got some sergeants over on this flank. They've got some sergeants over here in foot knights, and some spears, archers, and cab over on this side. But the balance of power is definitely out of our favor. However, I believe that all of the units on the campaign map are tier 1, so they have just as poor quality troops as I do. So we're going ahead and let them come forth, and I'm just going to survey the battlefield from above here. And just so you guys are aware, we had my first successful Discord meeting yesterday. It was just a community meeting where I met with a bunch of my subscribers and also just people who have joined the Discord, and we talked about the future of the channel and also the future of the Discord as well, and we come up with some pretty good ideas. So if you would like to join my Discord or any of my other social media, if you're wondering where to follow me on Twitter and Facebook and whatnot, it's all in the description of the video down below, and you can find any of my social media, including my Discord, in the description of any of my most recent videos. I've been putting them in there for quite some time. Yeah, it was a pretty successful meeting. I think what I might do, just for the people that aren't able to make it due to time zones and whatnot, I will try and actually record the community meetings, and I'll just put it up on YouTube if you guys are interested in watching that kind of thing. And you can just stay up to date on, you know, the changes to the channel month to month. Because I don't want to just never make any changes. I think it's important to adapt. And we were discussing maybe bringing some more content to the channel that isn't Total War based while still remaining Total War focused. Just so you guys have newer things to look at, and I have newer things to show you guys. But yes, so we're going to try and hold on here. I would love if my archers can actually focus these billmen. They're going to be the toughest ones. They've actually sent their general right in. Focus these billmen over here if you can. And over here, yeah, let's go after those early period sergeants. They're going to be the most devastating ones to deal with. The other thing that's going to be very difficult to deal with is the longbows. That is going to be really tough because I don't have any cavalry to go and chase them down. And see, this is a bit of a problem. We've already got early period billmen in the mix. What do we got over here too? More billmen, yeah, so we kind of need to focus them down if possible. I think actually those longbowmen are in range, which is really nice. And with these crossbows, we're actually not really utilizing them to the best of their abilities over on that side. I thought they might have flanked around to try to go after this side, but I guess not. And we are actually just obliterating this side with the crossbow fire. Excellent job. Keep firing, lads. Hold. Hold the city. Yeah, they are really struggling over here, so I'm actually going to, what should I do? I think, yeah, I'll move this unit of crossbows over a little bit. Let's get them over to this side. And, yeah, again, these crossbows, let's try and move them actually over here. See if we can utilize them a little bit better, and let's crunch them in a bit so I can target more men. But these crossbows, they're what's going to save the day for sure. You guys can hurry doing that as well. I'm not just walking around here. Run, run, run! Yeah, here we go. So let's see if I can... Oh, yeah, see, that's going to be the problem, though. See if these crossbows can hit these longbows while everybody else is fighting in melee. And, yeah, can you just focus on these billmen? Just try and fire on them. Well done, well done. I mean, I'm not even concerned about firing on the cavalry, to be honest. And, yeah, you guys can start to slaughter them. And I'm actually going to need to bring this unit of halberds over, because my general is actually in that spear unit, and I don't really want to lose him. These polearms, the Guissonnier de Colmine, they're struggling under fire from the longbowmen, but now they should steady if we are able to break these longbowmen quickly enough. How are we looking over here? Yeah, go ahead and fire at them. Yeah, you continue to fire at them. Crossbows. Thanks, but no thanks. How about you guys just tuck in? And then you guys come over here. Yeah, we'll just tuck everybody in a bit. Yeah, because they are getting caught down by the longbowmen. Smartly enough, they actually went into loose formation, though. That's not a bad shout at all. But I have more crossbows. More crossbows than they do longbows. Oh, crap, there's another unit over here, too. How are we looking over here, though? Pretty good. Okay, you guys can stop firing. Come over here. And I think we are just about to clear this up, but I'm not sure. Let me just push these guys in. Make sure I save my general's bodyguard. And let's move these crossbows over here. Oh, we can do this, I believe. Come on, guys. Keep firing. How are we doing on these longbows over here? Yeah, they're getting cut down slowly but surely. Let's actually go into slow motion here. Look at this epic struggle between England and France. They think they can take the city of Paris, but that is not going to be the case. And I love the Medieval 2 music. So epic. Oh yeah, a lot of Frenchmen getting knocked down by the longbows, though. Yeah, we need to get rid of them ASAP. Let's see if you guys can just focus on them. Just form up like this. Then fire over at those longbows. Balance of power looking pretty good, though. This one hasn't been shattered completely, so it could come back, but I'm going to withdraw one of these units. Yes, this one here. We're probably going to need them on the other side, so let's pull them out. If this unit of sergeants comes back, that's fine. I'm not really worried too bad about that. Are they obstructed, so they can't fire? Yeah, they're just going to try and go into melee. Alright, just come up onto the walls then. Come on, kill these longbows. Look, they've gone out of loose formation, the fools. Should be able to fire point blank at these guys now. Actually kind of being blocked by the building. Crossbows. No. Over here, please. And these halberds are getting here just in time, I think. Good, those longbowmen are starting to waver. These longbowmen are starting to waver. And we can bring these guys over as well. Excellent. Because all of the English have shattered on that side. Actually, I could maybe flank around, but I would just... It wouldn't be a good idea. I would probably lose a lot of my men to these longbows, unfortunately. And there we go. Now we've got 3 crossbowmen ready to fire down. So let's actually switch this crossbow to this one. Oh, hold, spears, hold. There we go. Push in, halberds, push in. Kill William of England here, who thinks he can just waltz into France and take it on turn 2. I would love to know where the general actually is in here. Is there one that stands out among the rest? Not really. Not really. Come on, get rid of them. You fire on these spears if you can. No, you can't. Very good. I think we've got this. I'm going to lead my general over here. What's going on? There we go. Yes, that's going to be the killing blow, I think. I would love to bring these crossbows off the walls, but they won't be in a good position to do so, I don't think. There we go. Start firing on these spearmen as they start to break. We can do this. Come on. Thought I brought this other unit over. Yeah. Good. Let's form them up right here and then push them into the flank. Oh yes, these spearmen broke now too. That's going to be a good amount of kills we can get. This one actually isn't even in combat anymore. These spears are just holding strong. Oh, they've broken.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
They're only spear levies basically, so that's okay. Man, crossbows saving the day. Saving the day. Yeah, they're all firing at stuff. Excellent. See if we can fire right into this mass here. We can get a few kills. Might get some friendly fire, but they actually might have a bit of a flanking shot here. Yeah, not too bad. Oh, some friendly fire on the French there. Sorry. Sorry, my friends. Yeah, we should be able to shatter these sergeants, and we held on to Paris. So what I might actually do, since I believe the English only brought one army down, is retaliate and hit Flanders. That's what I'm thinking. See if I can adjust them over this way a bit. And I think we can just fast forward at this point. It's clear that they're just going to break. Thank goodness for these polearm infantry, too. Really saving the day there. And there we go.
A glorious victory will soon be yours.
Just keep firing at them. Form up right here. Quick, quick, quick. Fire into their backs as they try to escape, men. There we go. That should be a good volley. Oh, yes. Just getting absolutely shredded. Excellent job. Excellent job. We'll just fast forward there. So I think we only lost one of our units, because we've... oh, and one polearm unit as well. So we still got all of our crossbows, and they are definitely the heroes of the day. Thank goodness we had 5 crossbowmen here. Let's see if we can catch them. I mean, why not? Good, another volley. And I know this kind of seems like a waste of time, guys, but I don't have an army nearby Paris, so I want to make sure that they are eliminated. So that they don't have the strength to really come back and retaliate. And who knows, a second English army may be here. I didn't see more than one, but that doesn't mean that they're not there. Oh, yes. That was a disgusting volley. And it looks like my crossbows, they're still fresh. Well, whereas these guys are probably exhausted, so they are quite slow. Just get rid of these sergeants completely. I mean, with one, I think they're probably gone. Yep, there we go. And a heroic victory. That is a good start to part 2 in the French campaign. And there we go. So actually, most of the English army had been completely wiped out. That's excellent. Really good to see that, including their general who was slain. Check out these crossbow kills. 240, 440, 301, 95, and 205. And those are on, like, Levy crossbows. And then 206 on the Commune that we lost, 59 and 80. And then 40 and 1 for my general's unit. He took quite a few casualties and only got 1 kill. But I think, because we don't have to worry about integrity since it's a garrison, we'll go ahead and just ransom and release. And that army is still alive, but it's pretty battered. I don't think they're going to be causing us any trouble. And that might have been another English army that just landed in Flanders. Oh, and I did not know we were at war with the Ayyubid... Oh, right, the Ayyubid Sultanate, because there was a crusade. And we joined the crusade. That makes sense. So there we go. William deceased. Very good. Defamation. An unscrupulous rival has spread foul rumors about a member of your family. Give the order and they will be silenced. How much influence do we have? We got 52 influence. So, yeah, let's pay him off. Keep him quiet. We don't want him spreading rumors about my family. Okay, so we've got a spy, and we were going to bring him down this way to see if Toulouse had any other... Who is this? County of Provence. Who owns this? The County of Provence. Interesting. It looks like a French-Aragonese alliance, kind of.
Heaven be praised.
Okay, so they don't have anything over there, which is great. This army is pretty worse for wear. And they've got 4 crossbows. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be a bit of a problem. We'll just encircle them for now, but I'll keep my spy nearby, and if they do raise another force, I'll probably have to do something about that. And yes, remember when I was talking about the papal favor, it's actually up here. Where is it? Papal standing is 5, so His Holiness feels neither ill will nor goodwill towards you. So as you do more things that are favorable to the Pope, I assume this goes up probably to 10. Or it could go down to 1, and then you would be, therefore, excommunicated. And for those of you guys that were asking in the last episode, when on the second turn, the Holy Roman Empire basically lost all of its vassals, that's a script as well, so that's supposed to happen. We're not sure if that's going to stay. I kind of think it may push people away from actually playing as the Holy Roman Empire, because to be at war with all of these counties all at once is pretty crazy. So maybe only like 5 or maybe up to half of them would defect, and the other half would stay loyal, and then there would just be a huge civil war. Or either that, or maybe give the Holy Roman Empire some more starting territory if possible, because now they only have 2 regions. And they're strength rank 21, losing all their vassals, or strength rank 9. I don't know if I'm at war with them, not yet. So let's actually take a look at trade while we're here. So these guys are quite happy with us, which is good. Swiss we're trading with. Republic of Pisa we can try and trade with, or get a non-aggression pact with. No, the Italian city-states seem to not really care for us too much.
And the good wishes of our people to you.
No, so they don't want to trade either, and I doubt anybody else will. I would love to get an alliance with the Papal States.
You on behalf of the people.
No. Okay, cool. So that is fine. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a war chest, not too much though. So we've got a 14 stack here. We're only making 500 per turn. We're going to have to repair all these buildings, unfortunately. 2 turns, and then this is turned into a fort. And what is this? Chartered City. So we were going to convert this into the Prince Abbacy, because we've already got the church here. And it just kind of fits for me. And then this border fort here, which would go up to a stronghold and a citadel. Now that's at Rouen, which is way up in the north here. But we've got this port here, and I think we could really benefit from switching it to a commune, or a commune. And we're just going to get a lot more wealth from all buildings in the province, and It just makes sense that this would kind of be a commune. So I know I'm kind of wasting a little bit of money here, but it's fun, right? And, oh yes, actually, let's not repair the... Wait, which... The tavern. Let's repair this and repair that. Oh, it's not going to be enough, eh? Because I would love to get this stonecutter upgraded. That's really going to help. And then in Lyon, we're going to put in a sanitation building as well. And yeah, I mean, they can try and come back. I mean, actually, I could probably just ride them down with cavalry. That would be pretty glorious. But I want to keep King Philippe nearby just in case. Let's actually sneak over here and see what they got. So they've got a full 20 stack. And we've got 14 plus 9, which would be 23. So, I mean, on the open field, it might not be too bad of a thing. Our unit state would be winded if we raided. But maybe we could... Actually, let's just step over into their boundary and see if we can just tempt fate here. And I'll bring the Pope, or sorry, the Pope. I'll bring the King right up behind us. And then we've got an assassin here too. So is there anyone we can assassinate? Oh, I just don't have enough money. What about over here? No. Okay, well, let's actually bring him up here then to kind of scout around. Let's see over here if the English have another force. Okay, they do. They do. So that's a bit of a problem. So yeah, I don't want to get them sneaking around me, so I'm just going to come back. And should we just ride them down? I'm kind of tempted. But I also don't want to leave this undefended here. So let's zoom in. And I want them to attack this settlement, not the king, because then we'll be drawn out into a field battle. So let's sit there. And we will see what happens. I mean, if they come in, we should just be able to auto-resolve that. That shouldn't be a problem. And yeah, a couple more turns on this here. We may be forced to go in, as I said. Yeah, -5 there, so we don't really want to push that too much. And yes, so we're going for plus 10% from agricultural buildings here. And, I mean, we could continue down here. Going for the hospital, but maybe getting some military buildings wouldn't be too bad as well. We will find out, but I think that is everything for this turn, so let's go ahead and end it. I'm fully... Oh. Okay, they're just leaving. I was gonna say, I fully expect England to just come in with Flanders at Rouen. If that's how you pronounce the city, I'm not sure. But it looks like they just backed off. Which is fine by me.
We are a proud people, and would be proud to count you among our friends.
Yeah, but you're at war with the Holy Roman Empire. That's the problem. I'm going to say no to that for now, because I don't want them declaring war on me either. Very good. So we've got an extra 600. Yeah, they're gone. How are we looking over here? Got to repair this still. Stonecutter is upgrading. And yeah, now we're making a decent amount of change. I'd love to see if we could get some better units in here. I mean, the pikes would be good, but they're 200 upkeep, which is pretty substantial. Same with these guys, they're really expensive. Light melee infantry, these are medium melee infantry. What do these guys have? Can we take a look?
How can I assist Rome further?
How can I assist Rome further? Positive outcome. Oh, really? Do I want to waste that money, though, is the only thing.
Sword is yours.
No way, I have exactly the amount of money for that? Oh, okay. I thought this was it. I was like, what a coincidence. Yeah, it's a 50-50 outcome. That's a little unnerving. Maybe I'll just deploy him soon. See what we can do there. How is things looking down here? They got another army nearby?
Assist you.
No, it doesn't look like it. Good, so it looks like Toulouse might be out of this. And then we can we'll maybe recruit a few more units in this army here. And then turn around and hit Bordeaux. Well, actually, no, we'd have to finish Toulouse off first. But Bordeaux would be the next ideal target.
For battle.
Yeah, because these are 60 gold each. What are the stats differences between these guys here? Wow, that's a lot of melee defense for these guys. They're actually really good. But they're just way too expensive right now. Maybe I'll drop a few more of these guys in next turn. Although 100, I mean, an extra 50 for that big of a difference seems to be a no-brainer. 4, 8, 12, 16. I'll have enough next turn to get 4 of them. And then I'll just get rid of these 2, I think. But at the same time, want to make sure that I don't cripple my economy with that. Because that'd be an extra 800. So I'd be making 800 per turn, which, yeah, it's not bad. We'll probably be making more when we take Toulouse and Montpellier. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. I'm just waiting for Flanders to make the move here. Flemish Sergeants, they look pretty solid. Flemish Hook Pikemen, that is a decent army, from what I can see. I hope that's the best they have. They're coming back and raiding us. Ugh. War weariness is increased. Your people grow angry and demand an end to the incessant wars. Worse still, your troops begin to show fatigue from their long military campaigns. If your men can no longer fight, then the fighting will soon come to an end, but likely not in the way you intended. You should begin the peace process. Your subjects need respite from conflict. Give them time to heal and your men will recover. Well, I mean, they declared war on me. Like, I can ask England if he wants peace, but I highly doubt it.
Speak if you must.
Oh? No. Flanders. Oh, they're a puppet state, so I probably can't even talk to them. Flanders, Flanders, Flanders. You guys want
You
peace?
are welcome. But that
Low. My goodness. After I defeated their army. See, they're strength rank 5, so England's still stronger than I am. But, yeah, war wariness. Recruited noble. I've already got 3 out of 2 armies, so I can't get any more. What do they mean by nobles? This noble stat here. Does anybody know? Like, what is a noble?
To battle.
Anyway. I mean, these are nobles, so I'm not sure if that's what they mean by it, though. This guy's a governor. And we got a general here. So let's just... I know he's a governor, but still just putting them in slots helps him to gain influence. We got 14 and 16. I kind of am leaning to kind of leaning to making this guy my heir, to be honest, because this guy is not even a legitimate son. How many more turns? One more turn before? Yeah, they start taking attrition. Very good.
Besieging settlement.
Good, good, good.
I am a shadow.
Why can't he deploy? Not sure.
Would that I were as swift as the angels. Treading softly.
Just want to keep him nearby to kind of see what's going on there. Burgundy, Burgundy, Burgundy. Can you guys come up here and help? Who is Burgundy at war with? Yeah, all the same factions I am.
We hunger for battle.
So England is gone now, so we could push forwards. Just to the borders.
Would that I were as swift as the angels.
And this will help integrity growth. So +3, which would be good. And then let's get...
Come fight with us.
they take 2 turns? Really? Oh. Oh. These guys take 1 turn. So do these guys, though. Alright, well, I guess we'll just go with the cheaper option for 1 turn then.
To serve?
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spears, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swords. And then 5 crossbows plus this extra one. Yeah, okay, that should be alright. And then we will...
Orders.
Can this guy reach here this turn? I don't think so, but I'll bring Philippe up here.
Make haste, men. You have further orders?
And then this should... Yeah, reinforcement
well
rate
get
plus 10%,
countrymen.
so he should be able to reinforce. And yeah, they're not getting any healthier. -2, which is a little bit of a problem. Orléans, it's at 0, which is good. So yes, one more turn and they should take some attrition. Excellent. Could check the diplomacy, but I doubt anybody's mood has changed. I mean, who would I want to be allies with? Kingdom of Castile. Deteriorating. Trier likes me. Lorraine likes me. Swiss like me. They don't mind
We
me.
are, as always, a welcoming host to you. I await your words with an appetite for truth.
Okay, whatever. Yes, so England withdrew. So they basically left Flanders for death. The only problem being with that 20 stack in there, I doubt that I would be able to beat them. Because they'll have their garrison as well, which would probably be pretty solid, I'd imagine. Office secured, well done. The Council of Carthage. A historic gathering of churchmen has assembled to agree the official canon of Christian scripture. So, public order. Ooh! Nice. For 3 turns. That is really good. Really good indeed. And we have 1 population surplus. That takes 5, though. Wow. My goodness. And I don't have enough money to upgrade that just yet. But we're changing this over to... Yeah, that's going to take a long time to afford. And that as well. So I think maybe we'll leave it for now. We'll leave that the way it is for now. And just start saving to upgrade these to cowsheds. And that to an inn. Just to give more wealth. More public order at the cost of squalor, though. So how did this do? Why didn't they attrition? Or is it this turn? Is it this turn they're going to take attrition?
Let them
Probably.
cower like cattle down.
I mean, they still haven't raised another army, so maybe they just can't afford it. Which is fine by me.
Ready for battle.
This guy leveled up, so is there anything to give more integrity? Down here. We can actually do that. And then next that. Very good.
Commander.
Oh, did someone else level up here? Oh, yes, the king himself. And he actually doesn't have any household items. That's fine. He's got some glorious cavalry in his army. French king and his retinue. I mean, we could just move in and siege. Why has this guy got his arms outstretched like that? That's very bizarre.
How can I serve you?
I
Salutations.
mean, we could try and assassinate this guy and then go in for the siege.
Their life is mine.
Did it work? Opportune failure.
I am a champion of the Lord.
Alright, let's go in and see what they have.
Siege to the settlement.
Wow. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of crossbowmen. Plus the garrison, too. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 units of bows alone. I mean, they only have spear militia, a couple of pikes, a couple of swords. And then they have, what, 4 units of cav? Oh, yeah, that's a really risky move.
Fall back.
Let's break off there.
At your command.
Okay, where's the line?
Make haste, men.
So I'm out of reinforcement range there.
Look to the defenses.
Let's come over here as well. How much would we gain from raiding?
Raiding.
Because, I mean, if they're tired, I guess that's okay. Because we still should be able to crush them with both of our armies. And see if they're foolish enough to do so. I mean, they shouldn't be able to reach us.
Commander. Would that I were as swift as the angels.
Just to be safe, though.
At once. Would that I were as swift as the angels.
That should be fine. Yeah, we're well out of reinforcement range there. And we're making a bit of coin through it. And we'll see if Flanders takes the bait. And we'll wait one more turn down here. It's a very fine balance because a lot of this infantry is really expensive to maintain, which I kind of like. So you kind of have to be really tactical about how many units you get. You can't just spam them out. I'm almost considering getting rid of those elite swords because they're 300. I could afford 2 of the cheaper swords for the same price as the one, but they might come in handy in a pinch. You never know. Okay, so they didn't take the bait. That's a little frustrating.
To victory! Lay siege to the settlement!
Oh, and that's auto-resolvable now. I may lose that cavalry, do a balance stance, but that's okay. No, held on. Nice. And we will... Ooh, loot and occupy. I'd probably have to pay to rebuild everything up anyways, so...
Ready for orders.
Good, so that's good. Campaign movement range, and we'll... Yeah, campaign movement range is good. And then here, unit experience for melee infantry. Let's go for one there. And one there. Good, and we'll let them rest up, heal up a little bit. And we could actually get some more units in here. So let's grab one more sword. And what are the price? 225 for these guys, 175 for these. I'd almost prefer crossbows, to be honest. And having some pole arms in here would be really nice. We've definitely got the calves. We don't have to worry about that. It's just more infantry, really. Want to see what... Because the pikes could be useful, but you have to be really careful against the enemy archers. Or do I just get 2 crossbows as well?
Fight with us. Soldiering.
Yeah, that'll work. One more turn, and then we'll just come down and hit these guys. So what do we get here? This is a market town. It's got a gibbet. Corruption reduction. Nah, I mean... I think maybe putting it into a fairground, because that would help for trade. An architect's workshop would be good too if we had a lot of building to do. Yeah, I think we're going to switch that to a fairground. And then we've got a spirits maker. How much food? That doesn't give us any food. And we're probably lacking in food here. Oh no, but it's rich. It's a rich soil. So maybe going for the wheat fields would be good. Or the cattle herd. The cattle herd makes a lot of money. This training grounds, I probably don't really... Ooh, getting a ballista or a catapult would be huge. So we might convert it to that. Yeah, that could make a huge difference. So, okay, I kind of like this, what they've got going on here. We just got to convert a few buildings. Very good. That was like all of my money to repair all that stuff, too. This town barracks at Orléans, we probably don't need that, so let's get rid of that, and we'll put something else in here. We've got the wheat fields, and we've got this noble thing. Sorry, guys. You could probably tell I still have a cold. Just getting over it here. Maybe going for the architecture's workshop, or I could double up on the fairground even. Or maybe just looking at getting something completely different altogether. Like, we don't have anything religious here. So we could get a church in. Oh, and actually the monasteries give a bit of food, which is very interesting, but they take away from tax, which I don't really want. So yeah, we'll put a church in that slot, I think. Very good. So we've got some good plans. We're at 44 minutes, so let's do 1 or 2 more end turns, and then we'll end the episode. Okay, that's a problem. No! Oh, crap. Okay, they are seasick. And this is not really a worry. So what do they got here? So we've got, what, the same? Not really the same. We've got a lot of archers this time. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, it's pretty even numbers, but the problem is I don't have any pole arms here anymore. I do have the 2 units of crossbows, which definitely do a lot of work. Alright, you know what? Let's leave it here for today, guys. And this series will probably slot in on Tuesdays and Saturdays. This is what I'm hoping. But, yeah, we'll start with this battle in the next episode. Because I think we might just win this. And even if we lose, this English army is going to be so battered that next turn I could probably just come right in here and auto-resolve it back into our hands. So, once again, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this in the future. And I will see you in the next one.